Let me record the session. We'll start the session and let me share my screen. So guys, only 3 or 4 persons joined through laptop. Give you the recording permissions. You can record the session. Right. So any other questions, any doubts in the last class? John, you have recording permissions. John, you can record.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Any questions, any doubts in the last class? Who is coming and going? Okay. Right. Said. Okay, fine. Right. Okay. So no questions, huh? If
No,
there
sir.
is no questions, then all of you open your chart window, Zoom chart window. I need SQL Server versions from all of you. Okay. Just type it. Don't hit enter. I'll tell you when you have to hit enter. Open your chart windows in the Zoom. Type the answers first. Once I'll give you 2 minutes time, then you have to send the answers. Everyone has to send the answers, okay, at a time. Fine. Right. And just type the SQL Server versions, guys. Type it. I'll give you 30 seconds time. Type your answers and make your answers ready. Don't hit enter. Come on. Someone hit enter.
Sorry, sir.
Deva.
Sorry, sir.
No problem. Okay. So just type your answers ready and I'll tell you when to hit enter. Let me know everyone is completed. Okay. Sunil, I did not ask you to send. Okay, chalo, send the message, guys. Got answers from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only from 5 persons I got the answers. Deva, you did not send any answer. Only one answer you sent. Shankar, 6. Put 7. Deva, fine. 2016, 2019, 2017 is missing, Deva. Okay, 2017 is missing. Right. Okay, so got all the answers. Okay, so Girija, you haven't responded. That's fine. Okay. So we have SQL Server 2097. You can ignore it. Okay, 2000, 2005, 2008, 8R2, 2012, 2014, 2016, 2017, and 2019. These are the versions of the SQL Server. And type your Windows Server versions, guys. Type your answers and make it ready, Neil. And the next question is Windows Server. Windows servers. Yes, send me the Windows servers, guys. What are the Windows servers are available? Two thousand, 2003, 8, 8, 12, 12, what, 16, 19. Right. What are the Windows server versions available, guys? Got only two answers. 2003, 88R2, 12R2, 16, 2019. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, okay, that's fine. Sayed, you joined from 2 devices?
No, only one.
Only one. We have two Sayed. Sayed, Wahidullah Sayed and Sayed. Both are same or different?
Different.
Okay. Thank you for the update, Wahidullah Sayed. Let me give you the recording permissions. Oh, Lubna Anis. Okay, that's fine. And okay, that's fine. Yeah. So my next question is, till which version SQL Server is platform dependent? Okay, till SQL Server 2016. Deva. Till SQL Server 2016, SQL Server is a platform dependent, so that you can install SQL servers only on Windows operating systems. How many types of Windows operating systems are there? Okay, very good. So two types of Windows operating systems are there: desktop operating system and server operating systems.
Server operating system.
Yes, in the organization, we are going to use only server operating systems to install our SQL servers. Okay, right. And final question is, fine. On what versions I can install SQL Server 2014? On what version of Windows operating systems I can install SQL Server 2014? I need answers. No, not like that. Okay, I need answers clearly. What versions? Not 2007 to 2019. What and all operating systems are there? 2007 to 2021. I need all the Windows operating systems. Okay, so Anis correct, and Shankar 88 to 12 to 16, and 2019 is also there. Vijay John 2019 you are missing. Okay, one guy. Deva, do we have Windows Server 2017?
Sorry, sir. My mistake.
Okay. 2012, 2012 R2, 2016, 2019. Said okay. Then 88 R2, 12, 16, 19. Okay, fine. Okay. Right. Okay. So it will support from 2007 to 2021 minus 7 to plus 7. Okay. So we have 2008 and 8 R2 and 2012, 12 R2. 2016 and 2019. These are the Windows operating systems. On all these Windows operating systems, definitely you can install your SQL Server 2014. Okay. Apart from this, might be one or two, might be there is a chance, but definitely on all these versions, Windows or operating systems, you can install your SQL Server 2014. Okay, right. So what is meant by table? Final question. We'll jump into the discussion. What is a table? You can answer. You can answer the thing. No need to type.
Rows and columns, combination rows and columns.
Hmm. And yesterday I
Like
gave you the assignments, right? What are the assignment questions I gave you yesterday?
Which language were used for MySQL?
What is the language we are going to use for MySQL?
Structured query language, sir.
Sorry?
C++.
C++. Okay.
Structured query language, sir.
Okay. And what is the other question? What
Only one
oth-
question.
Only one question. Others I gave 2 assignments, right? Okay. I asked you to. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Fine. Right. So yesterday we just discussed versions of the SQL Server. Okay. Versions of the Windows servers and compatibility also. Compatibility. Okay, fine. So compatibility, we discussed compatibility also. I'll let you know the answer which language we'll use for MySQL. Okay. So some people typed C++, some are SQL, T-SQL. Okay, I'll update you what is the answer and all. Okay. So yesterday we just discussed versions of the SQL servers and versions of the Windows servers and compatibilities. Okay, compatibility levels of the SQL server. Today let's discuss about this bill number. Okay, what is this number? I'll explain, and this folder also, this number also I'm going to explain. Okay, so let's directly jump into the CTP, RC, RTM. Okay, so let's discuss these terminologies first, then we'll jump into the bill number. Okay, fine. So what is meant by CTP? What is meant by RC? What is meant by RTM? Okay, these are the three terminologies. Regularly we are going to heard about these terminologies in the organization. CTP means Community Technology Preview. Okay, so what is this CTP? First thing, this is also a software copy. First software copy of SQL Server. So for example, again, we'll go with the corona vaccination, Covishield or Covaxin. Okay, so again, so in case if Bharat Biotech or Serum Institutes introduced these vaccinations, okay, these vaccinations are not came into the market directly, right? Before market, please mute it. Before market, before coming to the market, there are lot of tests happen, right? Test 1, test 2, test 3, like that they are going to. Who is that? Let me mute you. Right. Okay, so before the vaccinations are came into the market, okay, lot of tests are there. Okay, so they have to complete 3 tests, I guess. Okay, so first they will try it on animals, then they will try it on a random basis. They will try it on humans, again on humans also. 3 phases will be there. Once they will collect all the results in 3 phases, they will check observations and all. They will keep those who vaccinated, they will keep it in some observation rooms for 1 month, 2 months. They will observe each and everything, how your human system is working, your body and your what is that that system. Okay, how your body is responding to the vaccines and all. They are going to observe for almost all 6 months. Trials, you can call it as a trials. Okay, why? Because to make sure this vaccine is not going to harm anyone, to make sure there are no side effects with the corona vaccination. So these are the trials, guys. So after completion of the trials, then only union government or Indian government will allow us to give the vaccine to the public. Even though not only vaccine, even though the central government wants to introduce any new project, first of all, it won't introduce throughout the country. It will choose some districts. Okay, some districts across the country. They will first do the pilot project. They will collect all the results in the pilot project. They will collect all the challenges in the pilot project. Then finally they are going to overcome it. Then finally they are going to introduce that scheme on the whole country, right? So in the same way, if SQL Server wants to introduce a new version, imagine SQL wants to enter, Microsoft wants to introduce 2023 SQL Server 2023. Microsoft wants to introduce. Okay, so in that case, it won't directly introduce SQL Server 2023 into the market. Okay, first what they are going to do, once they completed designing the SQL Server 2023, they are going to release into the community. Okay, there is community, sorry for this. Okay, they are going to first release the software into the community. Community means everyone can become a member of Microsoft community. Everyone can become a member of Microsoft community. Okay, so first it will send links for the community people. So community people will get early access to the latest version of the SQL Server. They can download it, they can install it, they can practice it, and they can check. And if they found any challenges or any errors or any bugs, they can report to Microsoft, so that Microsoft is going to fix all the, Microsoft will collect information from all the users, and it is going to fix the bugs and all. That first software copy, you can call it as a community technology preview, CTP. The first software copy of any SQL Server version is the CTP. CTP you can install in your local machine, not in your prod production environments and all. You can install in your local laptop and you can work with that particular CTP. And again, it's not a complete copy. Okay, you can use it, but you cannot use for the production purpose and all. Okay, just for the testing purpose you can use it. You can test, you can see what and all new features are there, how each feature is behaving. You can test it, and if you found any bugs and all, you can report to Microsoft. So Microsoft people are going to fix those bugs. Okay, so this is called the first software copy of any version of SQL Server is called CTP, Community Technology Preview. Okay, who can download? Community people. Microsoft community people can download this version and they can work with it. After fixing the issues in the CTP, they will again release one more test copy, that is called RC, released candidate. Okay, released candidate. This is also second test copy. Like I told you, right? Phases, there are different phases, right? They will go for corona vaccination, they will go for different rounds of testing, right? First round, second round. Okay, so in the same way, after fixing the issues in the CTP, okay, again Microsoft will release the refined CTP copy into the market. That refined CTP copy, you can call it as a RC. Okay, once they fixed the issues in the CTP, again they will release the same software. Same means the fixed, whatever reviews, whatever bugs got from the community people, Microsoft will fix all those bugs, and then it is going to release that copy, refined copy again into the community, that is called released candidate. So this is the second test copy, second test copy of SQL Server software. You can call it as a RC, released candidate. Okay, this is also, you can download it, you can work with it, you can test it. Still, if still any errors are there, any bugs are there, you can report to Microsoft. Then finally they will release finally they will release a proper version of the SQL Server, that is your RTM. Okay, RTM means what? Released to market. This is the complete copy of SQL Server. Okay, and this is a paid version. You have to pay. Okay, you can use it in any environment, you can use in any environment, you can install it in your production environment and all, you can use it. Okay, so this is your paid version, and before releasing RTM, what they will do, they will release CTP version RC, and they will release the first test copy, you can call it as a CTP copy, and then they are going to fix all the bugs in the first test copy. They will release second time, that is your RC. Both are available for community people. You can install, you can download, you can work with it, but you cannot install these two in your production environment. Finally, once everything is fixed, once they found there are no bugs, this is a proper copy, so there are no bugs, but still 1 or 2 bugs will be there after after introducing that particular software copy also. Still you may face 1 or 2 bugs or multiple bugs that can be found during, like, whenever you're using in different use cases, those bugs and all you can found it. Okay, so again, that's not an issue. Microsoft will release updates regularly to fix the bugs and all. Right, so this is uh, your proper software copy. Okay, this is the refined software copy, and this can be downloaded and you can use it, but you have to pay for this RTM. And can anyone guess what will be the cost of one SQL Server software?
3.5 lakhs close to.
Yes, okay, so $4,000 to $5,000 it will be. Okay, it will be around $4,000 to $5,000, and again, it depends upon your CPU cores, how many CPU cores, on how many CPU cores machine you installed your SQL servers. There are different purchasing plans, license plans. Okay, user calcs, CPU cores, depends upon CPU cores. Say for example, I have 2 cores. Imagine my laptop is having 2 cores. I have to pay money. Even though I install one SQL server in this laptop, I have to pay the money as per my number of cores. For 1 core, you have to pay this much, 2 cores, you have to pay this much, like that, it is fixed. Okay, so on an average, it will be around 3.5 lakhs per year, guys. 3.5 lakhs to 4 lakhs, sometimes 5 lakhs, depends upon the features that you are using. One software copy, not all, one software copy. Okay, very costly. Of course, Microsoft products are very costly, you know, right? So it's too costly. So, but still people will use the SQL Server softwares and all. Okay, their requirement is like that. Okay, so RTM means release to market, which is a licensed version of the SQL Server, and everyone can download, but everyone has to pay money to use the software. Okay, right. This is all about your CDP, RC, RTM. Fine. Okay, let's discuss the bill number. Okay, let's discuss the bill number. I'll show you. Before discussing bill number, I'll show you bill number, how it will be, where we can see the bill number. Let me show you. Then we'll start discussing bill number. I'm opening Management Studio. Okay, so I'll explain about Management Studio in the next classes and all, nothing to worry. What is Management Studio, how to install Management Studio, how to use Management Studio, everything we'll discuss in the next class. Just to show you how a SQL server will be. Okay, I'm just opening Management Studio and I'll connect to one SQL server. Okay. Just taking time. Right. Okay. So this is how SQL Server look like. Okay. This is how This is how SQL Server Management Studio look like. Okay. Whenever you open Management Studio, simply I'll tell you one thing. Management Studio is nothing but it's a tool to connect to your SQL Server running SQL servers, not stopped SQL servers. Okay. If the SQL server is stopped, you cannot connect using your Management Studio. Not only Management Studio, you cannot connect to that particular SQL server. You can connect to SQL server when it is up and running. Okay, so we are going to use this SSMS tool, SQL Server Management Studio tool, to connect to the servers. SSMS is a client. Remember, guys, any software will have client server architecture. Any software will have client server architecture. So for us, SQL Server is a server. To connect to SQL Server, we'll use a client. That client is called Management Studio. Okay, that client is called Management Studio. So we'll use Management Studio to talk to the SQL Server. Okay, if you want to talk with the SQL Server and all, okay, we'll use our Management Studio, and by using this Management Studio, we can, our work will be there 90% on Management Studio only. Whatever you want to do, we'll do through Management Studio. If you want to write queries, if you want to do anything, okay, everything we are going to do from your Management Studio only. So you will get Management Studio. Once you install this, you have to install separately Management Studio and all. So I'm connecting to the server. Okay, while connecting, make sure database engine is selected. Lot of components will be there here, analysis, reporting, integration and all, but I'm going to connect to the database engine only. As a DBS, our work will be there on database engine only. Okay, fine. Sometimes it will be there in the analysis reporting also, but as a DBS, 99% we have to connect to the database engine only. And here you have to mention the server name. Okay, you have to mention the server name. And here, okay, authentication type. Windows will have two types of authentications, Windows and SQL Server. Mainly these two are important. I'll explain those two types of authentication during the installation of the SQL Server. Right now, can I connect? Can I click on connect button?
Yes, sir.
Where is the server name?
Dot.
Okay, so let's try. Okay, so successfully connected to the SQL Server. So you can see there is a server name. The server name is dot. Okay, just 1 minute. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so you can see the server name. The server name is dot. I'll tell you what is this dot and all. Dot means computer name actually. So let me connect to a different name and a local or else let me connect local host. Okay, so I'll tell you what is this and all. I'll explain. Okay, so server name is there, but instead of giving computer name, I can give dot also. That's why I gave dot like this. Okay, this is how your SQL Server look like. This is your SQL Server. This is your SQL Server. Okay, you can minimize, you can maximize, you can expand. Okay, so like this. Okay, this is your one SQL Server. This is, but remember guys, this and this both are same. Okay, I just connected with the two names, that's it. This is not different. This is also this and this dot, both instances are same. Instance will call it as instance. SQL Server we usually call it as instance. Okay, instance, the terminology instance. One instance means one SQL Server. Okay, one instance means one SQL Server. We usually call it as instance. SQL instances means SQL servers. Okay, so here you can see two instances, but again both are same. Here I just used dot to connect to my default instance. Here I used localhost to connect to the default instance. Okay, what is default instance? I'll explain again. So the meeting is going to close, guys. Let me reopen the meeting. Please join immediately with the same meeting link. Again, please join immediately with the same meeting link. The meeting is going to close now. Okay, please don't miss it. Please join immediately with the same link.